This is a training video on storage, transportation, and refueling of fuel. Lots of times we think about storage of fuel as a large bulk plant such as this one.
But what about when we're on the job? Of course, there's some general rules to fuel handling and storage. Only authorized personnel with the proper training should be involved in the fuel control process. Smoking in open flames shall be prohibited in areas where fueling, storage of fuel, and storage of equipment in enclosed areas containing fuel are. Leaking and damaged containers shall not be used. They should be properly tagged out of service and reported to the proper authorities. Now let's look at some of these types of equipment.
Some general information. The general requirements for the handling and use of flammable and combustible liquids such as gasoline are set forth in 29 Code of Federal Regulations or CFR. Only approved containers and portable tanks shall be used for storage and handling of flammable and combustible liquids. Approved safety cans or Department of Transportation. Approved containers shall be used for the handling and use of flammable liquids, quantities of 5 gallons or less. OSHA fuel handling and storage. Only designated persons shall conduct fueling operations. In case of spillage, filler caps shall be replaced and spillage disposed of before engines are started. Engines shall be stopped and operators shall not be on the equipment during the refueling operations. As Kevin indicated earlier, smoking in open flames shall be prohibited. Equipment should be refueled only at designated locations. Defective containers shall be removed from service. This is a picture of a defective container which needs to be removed. Stored fuel containers shall be located to minimize exposure to excessive temperatures and physical damage. Containers should not be stored near exits, stairways, or where there are a lot of traffic. Liquefied gas fuel vehicles may be stored or serviced inside garages or shops only if there are no fuel system leaks. This is just a poster showing some fuel handling and storage signs. No more than 25 gallons of flammable liquids should be stored in a room outside of an approved storage cabinet for storage of liquefied petroleum gas. See the code below. Propane. Assuming a typical propane tank used for forklifts holds in the neighborhood of about 33 pounds of propane, you could only have about 9 of these tanks in the storage cage before you would exceed the 300-pound limit. Make sure you also keep the propane at least 20 feet from flammable liquids and from highly combustible materials and similar substances. This picture is proper storage of containers in a metal cabinet. This is a picture of proper storage of propane tanks. Face shield. The employer shall ensure that each affected employee uses appropriate eye or face protection when exposed to eye or face hazards from flying particles, molten metal, liquid chemicals, acids or caustic liquids, chemical gases or vapors, or potentially light radiation. This is a picture of a face shield that you should wear. Chemical gloves. Employers shall select and require employees to use appropriate hand protection when employees are exposed to hazards and chemicals. This is a picture of some chemical gloves that you should wear. The main type of fuel-powered equipment in the industry is the forklift. In the following slides I will provide you some information. This is a picture showing different fuel type forklifts. What are forklifts powered by? Forklifts are powered by internal combustion engines run on a variety of fuels including gasoline, diesel fuel, liquid petroleum gas, and correct fueling procedures for forklifts. Park the forklift in the designated refueling area. Place the transmission in neutral. Lower the forks to the ground. Engage the parking brake. Shut off the engine. Open the filler cap. Fill the tank slowly. If spillage occurs, wipe off the fuel and wash down the area with water. The last step, close the filler cap. Video created and designed by Kevin Gregory and Randy Arnett. We hope you enjoyed our video. Thank you for watching.